Sorry is not the only English word we can use to express apology, but instead we have formal ways and informal ways of saying sorry. Okay, we use formal ways when we are talking with officials. For example, people at office, people at work, when we are in classrooms, and also when we meet strangers, we use formal ways of saying sorry. And we use informal ways when we are with friends, relatives, or people who we are close related with. So people we know, we use informal ways. Okay, let's see the formal ways of saying sorry. Number one, you can say, I apologize. I apologize. For example, I apologize for coming late. I apologize for coming late. So instead of saying sorry, you can say, I apologize. It was my fault. It was my fault. Let's have an example. It was my fault that the accident happened. It was my fault that the accident happened. In that way, you are expressing your apology, or you are saying sorry to what happened. So it was my fault. You can also use that. I truly regret. I truly regret. I truly regret for coming late. Pardon me. Pardon me. For example, you are in class and you haven't heard very well. You say, pardon me, please. Pardon me, sir. Or pardon me, teacher. I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. It can also mean sorry. I owe you an apology for that. My apologies. My apologies. For instance, my apologies. Today, I'm not going to be able to make it. My apologies. In other words, you show your sincere regret for not attending class or for not showing up that day. My apologies. I am regretful. I am regretful. So you truly regret about what happened or about what inspired. I am truly regretful, or I am regretful. You can also say, I can't apologize enough. I can't apologize enough. I can't apologize enough that I didn't show up. I can't apologize enough that I didn't show up. In other words, you are sincerely sorry. Okay, let's look at the informal ways. I said we use informal ways when we are talking with people who we are closely related with. For example, relatives, friends, and colleagues. Okay, you can say, oops, sorry. Oops, sorry, I didn't know. Oops, sorry, I regret. Oops, sorry, I didn't know. You can also say, my bad, my bad. I think we are lost. My bad, it wasn't supposed to be like that. My bad, I didn't intend to. My bad, I think we are lost. My fault, my fault, we are lost. My fault, my fault, we lost them. You can also say, I messed up. I messed up the function. I messed up the party. I feel terrible. I feel terrible. I feel terrible that I couldn't come in time. I feel terrible that we lost the battle. I feel terrible that we lost the game. In other words, you feel sorry for losing the game. How can I make it up to you? This is commonly used when you didn't attend a function or when you didn't come in time. For example, how can I make it to you? I missed your birthday party. How can I make it up to you? I missed your birthday party. Sorry about that. This is a common phrase. Sorry about that, colleague. Sorry about that. It wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry about the loss. Okay, so those are the different ways how we can say sorry, both formal ways and informal ways. Okay, let's meet up in the next video.